Yo, from Kenya, East Africa, MORAA speaking truth. You feel me? Time to clear the air, set things straight. Let's go. I am MORAA from the motherland speaking. Truth teller, reality seeker. Not a backbiter, I'm a believer in honesty, authenticity, I'm a teacher. Social media, streets need cleaning. All these lies got people screaming, but I'm here to educate, illuminate. Clear the air, make it fair, demonstrate. Truth over lies, facts over fiction. I refute the nonsense, that's my mission. Truth teller, that's who I chose to be. Truth teller, setting people free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. Speak it to set you free. Speak the truth, speak the truth. It's MORAA, your African daughter. Good people.
Hi guys, I hope that you're all doing great. Now, it is happening guys, it is happening. My Yugno has just confirmed it, and this time it is gonna be bigger, better, and absolutely lit. OMG, the power of love is once again taking center stage, and we are about to witness history repeat itself in the most epic way. Oh, MORAA, what are you talking about? Hey, have you subscribed? Subscribe to the channel and like the video. Guys, nobody can stop, this marwa movement. Nobody. I've heard from out there. Hey, guys. They can only yap, but they cannot stop this movement. Guys, my Yugno has come out to tell us that indeed Marwa called him and said, are you ready? Are you ready? And my Yugno says, he told the boss, of course I am ready. Like yesterday, So guys, the house, 3-bedroom house plus a store, and I don't know, what else did my Yugno say, is about to start being constructed. Right about now, it's about to go down. Now, guys, this is the person they want to report. They want to report Marwa, somebody who is changing, a homestead, changing lives. And guys, when Marwa does this, it's not going to be, Brian only. It is not only Brian's life that is going to change. It is the whole, the whole family, guys. Because number one, you should remember, this auntie who was paying school fees for Brian will no longer be paying because somebody called Richard has already, offered themselves, to do the payment of the school fees and school-related stuff. As for the house, God willing, if all goes well, they get a house. The grandma is going to be, more happy. The grandma is going to be more comfortable. Honestly, she's going to be smiling now. Guys, they're not going to be as needy as they were. They will have a good place, a comfortable place. She will start a business. God willing, things are going to go well. And she is the one who's going to be even helping now the other needy, family members. Guys, you do not even know why the family members abandoned them the way they did. Because when you're needy, people run away from you. People actually run away from you. So, considering how these people are living, I believe nobody was really close to them. So now that their life is going to change, I am pretty sure, people are going to know them now. People are going to know their address. People are going to say, yes, Brian is my cousin. Even those ones who had disowned him. Guys, all I am saying is that, to those people who are saying, oh, Marwa does not change lives, Mr. Beast is the only one who changes lives, guys. Marwa changes families, he changes homes, he transforms people. Marwa is God sent. That's a fact. Yes. If you feel bad, come and beat me. Oh my God. Guys, before we get into this, this nice story, because guys, this really warmed my heart. Before we continue with this, let us first look at Carrots, and her shenanigans a bit. This woman does not stop. But nowadays, her content has really... Oh my God. She has come out with her usual. Guys, nowadays, Carrots, I don't know what is happening, but content is really not contenting, And who else has noticed? Is it just me? But this woman, she keeps recycling content, honestly, guys, I think she goes out to, the chickens and blah, blah, does whatever it is that she does. And then she comes and sits down and then just repeats the same thing she's been saying, like all over again. Nothing new. Nothing new. Even when she looks at Marwa's video, she doesn't see anything new. It is the same old, She has come out with, Marwa is monetizing these videos of needy people. Oh, this boy Brian is being used for views. Blah, blah, blah. Guys, now, I was just asking myself, the video she is doing is about Marwa, using an orphan for views, right? So ultimately, the video that she is doing is also about this orphan being used for views. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So even her, just like even me, I'm doing content on a video of Carrots who is talking about Marwa, talking about this boy who's an orphan who is being used for views. So so what I'm trying to say is that all of us are talking about Brian. All of us. This whole chain. Me, Carrots, and Marwa. It's about Brian. So if she is condemning Marwa for monetizing that video, I was hoping, guys, that she herself has not monetized hers, because she's also talking about that boy. The video is about that boy. So I was hoping that she will not monetize her video. I was hoping she will say, this video that I'm doing right now is about this boy. I'm talking about Marwa, talking about this boy, about how Marwa is using this boy. And since this video is, surrounding this boy, I am not going to monetize it. I don't do such things. I don't subscribe to such kind of actions. I do not, mix myself up with those kinds of things. I was expecting her to say something like that, guys. Only to see ads popping up on her video. My goodness. Only to see ads, not just one. Ads are popping up like, my gosh. What kind of hypocrisy is this? Guys, me, I will not lie. I'm monetizing the video. So now, why would I come out here? This person is using that boy and monetizing. If I am talking about Marwa, talking about this boy, we are all talking. The content is about this boy. Guys, isn't that the truth? So I cannot remove myself from this content of this boy. I cannot come out here and start, talking about Carrots. Carrots, you're monetizing this content of that boy. That is so mean. That is so inhumane. How dare you? And I myself have monetized it. If I was not talking, guys, if I didn't want to monetize, then I stay away from the topic altogether. You stay away from the topic altogether. You lead by example. You say, I'm not going to be involved in this. This young boy, I'm not going to get any money out of talking about this boy. But now, if you ask Carrot, she will say that she is talking about Marwa. Oh my God, what kind of hypocrisy is this? Carrots, shame on you. How you putting ads like a crazy woman? Ad. Gosh, even Marwa is not eating on top of brand the way you are. Oh my God. Guys, can you imagine? Holier than thou coming out here to condemn Marwa. How shameless can people be, guys? Like, seriously. And you remember the other time when people came talking about, when Piggy Mouth came talking about Percy, how she came and said, oh, I'm not going to be involved in talking about a widow, widows and orphans. I don't talk about them. I don't want curses. These are people who you don't touch. These are God's people. You don't touch them. Guys, then why is she, eating on top of Brian's head like this? Marwa has not pretended that he doesn't monetize the videos. But you, always trying to make yourself look holy. Hey, Marwa doing, Marwa not doing. Guys, these people should actually be, ashamed of themselves. Seriously. Yes. I even want to ask, let me take this opportunity, guys, to ask this woman, questions. Because she normally comes out here to say, oh, and in fact, she has said it in her video, talking about Marwa and transparency, accountability, and all that kind of stuff. Today, I want her to tell us, guys, let her just come out clean for once. Let her first tell us, remember, guys, let us start from there. Remember that young kid, the one whom Mayugno was taking care of. So, guys, this woman, Carrots, called this lady, Samuel's mother, started asking her questions, blah, blah, blah. Actually, it was not her who called this lady. She sent some subscriber to call this lady. And then they put her on blast. Guys, these people raised money. Carrots spearheaded a campaign to raise money for this boy. You all know how they do, guys. When they want to outshine Team Marwa, when they want to come out and paint somebody in bad light. And in this case, she wanted to discredit Mayugno. Talk about how Mayugno is a bad person, So she came out with this plan. They sent this lady, I think it was 2,000 or 1,500 shillings, guys, for her to open up. They used that as an opener. The 1,500 shillings. Guys. Now, they, the lazy gang, they contributed money, donations here and there and everywhere. Carrots, you will be going down there to Tanzania, so that you can bring us the full story, bring us this expose. We need to know. Mayugno has to be shamed, Guys, things were thick at that time. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, there was a child that Mayugno was taking care of, as his own. The child is not his biological son, but Mayugno was there for this child. So Carrots and crew decided to start digging. They said, oh, this child is not Mayugno, because Mayugno used to call this boy, his son. This child is not Mayugno's. And then they called the mother of that boy, sent her 1,500 shillings, which is, I don't know what, less than $10, They sent her so she can open up to start talking. So this woman told them the truth, Mayugno is not the father, but Mayugno is a father figure and all this stuff. And they made a big story out of it. you know. So now, at this particular time, the lazy gang contributed, they donated money to Carrots, you know. But then Carrots came out with a video later on saying that she is trying to get in touch with this mama, you know, Samuel's mother, but she is not available. She said that probably she changed her number or she was not picking her calls or something like that. You know, I think this woman just decided to distance herself from Carrots because, you know, she didn't want shenanigans. You know, she found out these people are people who just want to use her, you know, for views. Because they're the ones who know how to use people for views, guys. With these fake exposés of theirs. So, guys, I want to ask Carrots right now. Where is the money that was raised? Where is the money that was raised, that was given to her? I'm talking about scammers. She likes to talk about scammers. Let her tell us where that money is. Where is the money, Carrots? You know. I mean, guys, people are so shameless. You actually come and sit down. You know. You sit your behind and start talking about, hey, marwa accountability, oh, marwa transparency. Where is the transparency? Did you tell people how much money you were given? Did you tell people how many people, you know, contributed towards that cause? This woman, you said you didn't find her. So where did the money go? Guys, let her come out clean today. Not to come out here and lie to people all the time. You know, these people who pretend that they're too holy, guys, it is so wrong. You know, even Piggy Mouth told them. Piggy Mouth herself told them that they are hypocrites. You know, coming out here to condemn Marwa and they're doing the same exact thing. In fact, Marwa is not even doing it. You know, because they come out here to start inventing stories about Marwa. Oh, Marwa has done. And yet they are the same ones doing the same exact thing, guys. That is number one. Number two, Fellow the boy. Yes, guys. You all remember. You all remember Sir Edward's story. This woman, Carrots, you know, was in cahoots with Fellow the boy. Guys, the man was sick. The man wanted to come and retire in Africa. The man loved this village. And since these people had already sold fear to these people that, oh, you should not, you know, trust Marwa. Oh, Marwa will scam you and all this stuff. So this person decided, you know, to contact Fellow the boy, who in turn was working, you know, with Carrots behind the scenes. Guys, this man found out that the money that he was being asked for, you know, to build his house was, I don't know how many times more than the actual amount that was required. So this guy decided, you know what, I don't even want that house. I want my money back. Carrots came out and did a video saying, which money? Which money does this man want back? Which money? Can you imagine, guys? She came out in defense of Fellow the boy. She came out guns blazing. Oh my God. Carrots spoke until she was sweating. She was shaking like this. Gosh. Where is that money, Carrots? You guys overpriced, you know, all the items that were supposed to be you used to build that house. Where is that money? Let this woman tell us, guys. Talking about scammers once again. Shameless. Guys. Now this one that she did, you know, the latest is the worst of them all. Actually, both of number 2 and 3 are the worst because number 2 also, Sir Edward was sick, you know. I hope he's well, you know. I hope the man is doing well. This man was actually sick. And guys, She then did the worst. The worst. Oh my God. She did the worst. Caster's mother trusted her after they went behind people's backs, trying to look like the good ones. Calling Caster's mother, calling Caster's auntie, calling Caster's, I don't know who, all the relatives of Caster. This woman was calling everyone. Guys, she said she was a good one. She said she's the one who can raise money. She said she's the one who knows who. You know how she name drops and everything. She said she's the real deal. Guys. People sent her money. And she is so silly. She come and even said it in her channel. Oh, money has been sent to me through Western Union. Oh, today I've woken up in the morning. I've gone to Western Union I don't know how many times. Oh, and guys, remember, that is what she said. How about what she didn't say? The money that came through M-Pesa, the money that came through, I don't know which other, all sorts of, MoneyGram and all, How about those ones? Guys, this woman shamelessly took that money and went to the coast of Kenya to enjoy herself. Who does that? Oh my God. Who does that? With a patient's money. Hey. Guys. Money that belongs to a patient. Hey. Indeed. When I think of such things, I now accept. I agree that indeed she is a witch. No normal person can do that, guys. And then she did not even go alone. She did not go alone. She took her husband along so they can go and enjoy there. In Malindi, guys. In a coastal town, a tourist town, an expensive town. Where everything is expensive, because she wants to show, even me, I can go on holiday. And guys, you know what she was trying to do at that time? She was trying to compete with deemwango, because deemwango was in Watamu. So she had to go to the next, the next town, that is equally expensive, so she can show people that even me, I can do it. And if you all remember, that's what she was saying. She was saying, oh, even me, I'm at the coast. Even me, I can afford. Even me, I'm at a hotel. Guys, surely, with a patient's money. Where is that money, Carrot? Where is that money? Where is the money for Samuel? The money that was raised, and given to you. Where is the money for Mr. Edwards? Where is the money for Caster? Come out clean, give accountability, give, transparency. Come out clean about this money because, you have shamed yourself enough. And you better stop talking about marwa and transparency and all this nonsense. Because you yourself have none of that. And you should be ashamed of yourself. Eating a patient's money. Eating sick people's money. Can you imagine, guys? It is so disgusting. Terrible. Oh my God. And guys, this woman came out to say that Marwa was interfering with the issues of this home. Brian's home. Just because, remember that time when Marwa was asking Brian's grandmother a question about what she wants, how she wants, to do with the house. And this auntie, the one who pays school fees for Brian, tried to whisper something to this grandma. And Marwa said, no, let her talk for herself. I know it's a family thing. But guys, Marwa was asking this lady a question. So Marwa was like, no, don't tell her what to say. Sometimes it's good for somebody to express themselves. But this Carrot came out to say that Marwa is interfering in this family's issues. You know, like how she normally interferes with everybody else's issues on the streets. She's always interfering with Marwa's issues. She's always talking about personal stuff. You know, congrats, mom, this, congrats, that. Interfering. 101. So coming out here to be hypocritical. Guys, the only thing that bothers me with these people is hypocrisy. You know, it is so wrong. Oh, Marwa was supposed to be arrested, for working an underage boy in his compound. But then Marwa became smart. He decided to now turn things around by starting this charity, helping this boy so that he can avoid arrest. Guys, let me ask you all a question. If you have committed a crime, if I have stolen, for instance, and I'm being sought by the police, even if I start doing charity and start, doing all these nice things to the people I've stolen from, will that, negate the fact that I stole? Will that make the state to drop charges against me? So guys, what kind of logic is that? Guys, because they know very well that Marwa has nothing to be arrested for. But they will still want to bring out this thing of Marwa, was supposed to be arrested. And you all also heard Mr. Kohera coming out to also echo the same sentiments. If Marwa committed a crime and if he was supposed to be arrested, guys, he could have been arrested. Whether or not he starts charity, whether he starts to help this boy, there is no way that can negate the fact that he committed an offense if he worked an underage boy in his home. So it doesn't make sense. And that is why I say, if you're coming out here to talk, at least talk like somebody who has a brain, carrots. I also heard, Gintu say something like that. And I think Carrots got it from Gintu. Because whatever Kina Gintu said, she picks it and runs with it to her platform. Even if you want to run with something, Carrots, first of all, go and weigh it and then see if it makes sense and then bring it onto your YouTube platform because, you end up looking stupid. For real. Guys, let me tell me if that makes sense. Tell me if that makes sense to anybody. That Marwa is being sought by the police because of a crime, an offense that he has committed. And then now, because he's doing charity, now the police cannot arrest him. Tell me if that makes sense, somebody. Tell me, please. Guys, I have seen Gintu. He has gone to that place, that shop that Marwa shopped at. The shop where they bought mattresses, they bought, stuff for Brian. Guys, this man is crazy. It's as if he's working with a slogan. What Marwa can do, I can do also, or I can do better. Guys, this Marwa wannabe was there. Now he cannot buy mattress in any other shop because he has to buy at the shop that Marwa bought at. Listen to this dude, guys.
Selling good, and that's why I've just come here. She's a wholesale, talk about is a wholesale here, and she's selling very meticulous, and she understands what we are just doing and making sure that everything's so fantastic. So let's get into it and understand what we're going to be doing. And this is a courtesy because I watched it from Marwa, how he was just buying much of the stuffs here to Brian, and I talked about let me venture myself here so I can just buy to the other vulnerables, talk about this kind of the kids so they can just take much of their time in terms of sleeping and getting a very good life in terms of staying. So keep it tuned. Let's get and venture into it one so you can just see what's going to be rolling out at this moment here. Exactly.
And guys, in another video, I heard him yapping so much about the road. This road issue that's giving him views, that is really disturbing him. He wants people to pay for roads. This village informer. Guys, let's listen to this one.
and they're still arguing because they have talked about they have bought their own road there. Why is it not working? We should be punctual. We should understand what's really coming out. They want to force what is not forced. Let us not be stupid at that kind of an angle. Let us absolutely think about it. We said just go buy or pay the guy the money and we'll just open the road. Money talks louder than even the things you're ever talking about. Action stronger than words. So that is it. Action, my friend. Don't be stupid here. Talk about, oh, this kind of the people are jealous because of the road being sold here. Who is passing through the Congrats Dad's area? Who is passing through Marwa's area? They have all of them perimeterized. Talk about Deemwango down there. She has already fenced. So who is going to be trespassing to their own plots? Can you pass through them?
It's Gintu. I got news for you. Have you heard about the gated community coming up? You know, coming up soon. Have you heard? No, you are here talking about, they're closing their roads. Oh, this other one is closing the road. Yeah, they have to pay for this other road so they can pass. Let me ask you a question. Are you aware? Are you aware that sooner than soon, they're gating, the gated community is coming up right about there. Now I can see you even afraid to go and film in front of Marwa's gate. Now, they're going to push you further away. You know, you're going to be filming there. You're going to be seeing the gated community on the other side. Oh my God. Guys, I think that is the best way. You know, let Marwa and his people who, are like-minded, people who are development-minded, people who have the same goals, let them, live in the same neighborhood. People who care about security, people who care about development, people who want roads, people who want electricity. Because, guys, if you had, the day that Marwa, D, and, Jamaican uncle, were at this dreaded road, Marwa even spoke about electricity, that electricity ends somewhere there. These people don't even want electricity. They don't want roads. They don't want development. What kind of people are this? So I am in support of the gated community. Let people who are like-minded, people who want the same things, live together. So they can develop their own area. And guys, you will start to hear that these people have secluded us. They have put us aside. These foreigners have come. They have taken over. They want to do this. If people do not want development, you leave them with their shenanigans. Oh, yes. So, guys, Mayugno has come out to talk about they are ready. They are, going to do this. They are ready to start constructing for Brian and his family. And Mayugno sat up all night, drawing, this map from Google. Guys, Mayugno, are you this talented? Are you an architect now? Anyways, guys. My point is, I am so happy that Marwa has taken the bull by the horns. Marwa is mobilizing people, people like Mayugno and others, and so that they can help this particular family. And guys, this is the spirit. You see, all these people that Marwa has helped in the village, including this big mouth Gintu and Ernesto, Mogesi, all these people, if they were good people with good hearts, this is the time that they would come together, help a family. Guys, these people could have been helping each other one by one. Like they could be like some sort of brotherhood where if one has an issue, they all can come together and, look into it. Say, for instance, right now, Mayugno is going to give his services at this place. But these people, they want to just be bad mind. They want to do all these crazy things. They want to be used by people who are against Marwa, and you wonder why. And since they have accepted that kind of life, all is well. Let them do what they want to do. But I'm happy about what is going on right now. Let us listen to what Mayugno says.
So, guys, we're gonna start work in this night. We need a house of 3-bedroom, store, and corridor, and toilet, and a sitting room, and veranda. The same like before. And for those people who know about what I'm talking about, is a house, and I have my book here. This is emergency one, happened in the midnight. I can't sleep. I'm doing something serious one, because this is one will be break again history. 𝐼AMmarwa did it again. 𝐼AMmarwa did it again. As a Mayugno top mason of 𝐼AMmarwa, why not? Let us do it together and let's support community. And as such kind of inspiration. Me, I always believe through support people is the way a blessing coming from. And I believe that, and I put on my mind. So I'm ready to. I'm ready. As long as we do it to support the poor people, it's not about marwa or anyone. It's about to change life. Why not Mayugno? So thank you so much for always, guys. After done all my activity things, I get report at night that, hey, Mayugno, are you ready? You will do it? I tell boss, why not? Let us pull up. So German machine always is a part to work, and why not? I'm doing this video at 1. So guys, we're gonna create amazing plan of house, which one tomorrow is going to happen to Brian home. So we're gonna do it right now. So let us try, and I know more is going to happen.
And guys, let us now go to 𝐷𝐿. 𝐷𝐿 is out here, guys, talking about Marwa and his people were rejected, you know, by the family of Brian. Oh, Rocio did a video talking about, you know, talking badly about Africans, saying that the African religion is bad. Oh, Africans have left their religion. Oh, this and that. Marwa, you know, Rocio was talking negative stuff because she is racist, blah, blah, blah. Guys, this person is out here talking while everything is set. You know, look at how God, you know, embarrasses people. Look at how God disgraces people right in front of the screens. Now he is talking, you know, as though everything has, you know, things have scattered. Like this house, you know, is not going to be built. Like Marwa has been rejected. Everything is cancelled. And he is out here insulting Rocio. Guys, personally, I think what Rocio said made sense. Because in the villages, guys, sometimes you look at people and you wonder. People who seem comfortable to just be where they are. You want to help them go to school, they don't want to go to school. You want to help them do a skill, they don't want to do a skill. There are people like that in the villages. So now you wonder what kind of life this person wants to live. You know, you wonder whether this person doesn't feel the need to, you know, to alleviate themselves, like live like a normal life. Sometimes it's hard to understand. And yes, it is true. Africa is, you know, the most praying continent on earth. It is the truth. You know. And people tend to like leave everything to God. You know, pray about everything. And some people don't even want to do anything about the situation, but they want to pray about it. You know, that's not how it works. You've got to pray and you've got to also take action. You know, you've got to do an initiative. That is exactly what Rocio was saying. Personally, that's how I understood it. But because somebody wants to look on the negative, they're coming out to say Rocio has spoken badly about the natives. Rocio has insulted the Africans. Rocio is racist. Listen to this one, guys.
There's nothing to do with whatever Rocio is trying to say, because I really found Rocio's words to be really, really, I can say, disrespectful, and I don't know how to even describe what Rocio is trying to say about the villagers, about the Africans, and about their religion. I mean, turns out that Rocio now is going deeper, personal, bringing out her initial thing, her initial, I'm sorry to say that, her initial racist moves, attitude towards the Africans, towards these villagers. And my question is, who actually invited her to do this? You know?
I have watched 𝐼AMmarwa's video, and I've seen the kind of resistance that they faced. And there was a bit of confusion with the family members, trying to, with the meeting and everything. Daniel trying to explain to Marwa what was going on. And I feel like the grandma was kind of hesitant to explain exactly what was going on because clearly Daniel was not in the meeting. But then again, I am happy that, they found a resolution. They are in agreement. I'm pretty sure that the grandma, wants a house built for her, And like Marwa said, grandma's daughter called him happy. She is a house girl. Oh my goodness. Marwa has really, saved their day, because her being in a position to build a house with a meager salary may actually have been impossible. So I'm happy that finally they're in agreement. Marwa, Marwa is really somebody who stands his ground. He said he's going to help this young boy, and he decided no matter what, he is going to do it. It is good that the family has accepted, and we wish them all the best. Let us see how things unfold. Big up yourself, Travel Commando. May God continue to bless you. May God continue to bless each and everyone who is giving, everyone who is praying for this family, everyone who is for this family, everybody who is together with them, in spirit and, in every way, guys. I'm so happy for Brian. I'm so happy for this transformation. And guys, let us continue watching this space. Oh my God. If you're here, you have not liked this video, put a thumbs up on it. Please give me your thoughts, your opinions, your sentiments. Guys, imagine somebody like 𝐷𝐿 is out here celebrating already that this project has failed. Can you imagine? Let me know what you think about this project coming up. Let me know what you think, guys, about what he has said, about what Rocio said. Because for me, guys, I feel like Rocio was just trying to express herself, And she even said it was not in a bad way, But it is something that she has observed. She was only speaking about her observations, guys. Let me know what you think about that. Was she wrong to say that? Did it sound like an insult? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know about Gintu, who has declared that everything the Travel Commando does, he also has to do. Everywhere he steps, Gintu also has to step. Gintu is following in his footsteps, literally. Oh my God. Guys, let me know about, what you think about carrots coming out here to call the Travel Commando, a scammer, talking about there is no accountability, there is no, transparency, and yet she has never been accountable. She has never been transparent in the things that we know. And guys, I'm pretty sure there are many other things, many other scams that she has been involved in that we do not know. So now, who is a scammer? Guys, let me know what you think about this whole video, and let us meet in the next. Bye-bye for now.
To tarnish good people's names, your tainted lessons, evil missions, telling tales just for fame. Truth teller, I see through the game. Truth teller, calling out the shame. Truth teller, standing in the rain. Truth teller, breaking every chain. La la la, truth will reign. La la la, breaking every chain. African dog. Truth teller, that's who I am. Truth teller, that's my master plan. From East Africa to the world. Truth teller, let the truth unfurl. MORAA signing off, truth in my soul. Truth teller, that's my only goal.